in the middle of October. And away we go. Peyton Jones, the sophomore running back, skirts out past the 20. They have struggled on third downs and need 7. Out pattern and just a couple of yards for Jake Taylor. True freshman ready to get it from another freshman in Cade Reynolds, who's been excellent for the Blue Devils so far, but he spins that one out at midfield.
Thought DJ you would bring, but have not seen it. Got a great completion percentage. Can he build on the game that he had at Clemson?
They start at the 49 after just a 25-yard punt, and it's a pitch for Lawrence Toafili, and he goes for 10. Glenn, a screen for Toafili. Turning upfield. Toafili down the sideline. Bumped out of bounds in the red zone. Showing heat. They bring pressure. Glenn quickly to Hakeem Williams, and he gets dragged down by a sure-handed Josh Pickett. An attempted 3 from Ryan Fitzgerald from 23. One of the best kickers in the country. 6 for 6, hasn't attempted a field goal in more than a month back in week 3. Four-man rush, Murphy for Painkel, in coverage incomplete. Ventrell Cypress was draped all over Eli Painkel.
Says DJU, he wants to be out there, but trying to get everything that he can to the young Brock Glenn.
3rd down and 3. Glenn got it away, but incomplete for Landon Thomas. Free hitter off the edge, forced the misfire, and it's 4th down.
So they're kind of taking a little bit. That's 2 quick plays, and you're already in the 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Empty. Four-man rush, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Darrell Jackson got his mitt on it, and it's 4th down. This is in the country.
They're going to bring pressure.
5 picked up, and Glenn had it batted down. VJ Anthony.
Get to the quarterback, but get a hand up and get a deflection.
And now Kyle Morlock on a fake has the 1st down and more. Morlock into plus territory on a fake punt by the Seminoles. 31 yards.
No one keeps their eye on this guy, the up back, Kyle Morlock. And when he gets the football, what happens? He knows what to do with it. Gets to the outside, and no one is there. I don't know if Duke even realized he had the football until he was well down the field.
Cam Davis and Lawrence Toafili. Glenn, drop. Malik Benson. It's from 48 for Ryan Fitzgerald. His 4th year on the job, and didn't get all of that. 6th in the ACC in rushing yards. 3rd down. Murphy gets rid of it, incomplete. Azarie Thomas has been excellent this year for Florida State. Back look on 3rd down. Brock Glenn has missed on his last 4. Pressure picked up, and it's intercepted by Chandler Rivers to the house. Pick 6.
And watch how he just baits it and baits it. He realizes where the route is at. It's 3rd and 10. That route is going to break at 10 yards. And who's right there at 10 yards? It's Chandler Rivers. Steps right in front and runs it in for a touchdown.
Chandler Rivers was talking to his defensive coordinator, Jonathan Patke, during the bye week. About 90 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Glenn on the move. And Brock Glenn lost the football. Ryan Smith falls on it for Duke. Ozzie Nicholas.
Where 45, Ozzie Nicholas. He's just hustling, running to the football, and he gets that right arm and that punch. The old peanut punch, Peanut Tillman. Longtime Chicago Bear has made that play, but it's the right punch that gets right on the football, and that ball's on the ground, recovered by Duke.
Unbalanced with Murphy under center. A pitch for Jones, and he's short. Darrell Jackson fell on him close to the sticks, right near the goal line as well.
And I think that Coach Manny Diaz is looking for a measurement.
Gets it up the middle, plunges in, waiting on the signal. Touchdown.
That's just a big surge right up the middle. You get the big guys up front, and they were able to do it. It's a one-on-one. That's it. That's what you want, one-on-one. Cryer and Thomas wins the battle. Cryer just goes a little too low. He's got to get higher. He's got to stand right there and get a good punch.
He addressed it during that Mental Thursday session this week with what they call dragon tails.
Florida State has defensive.
And so how does Brock Glenn respond? Picked again! Ozzie Nicholas with a third Duke takeaway. Wow.
Linebacker Nicholas, he just goes over, he sits in his zone. That ball hits him right in the hands. So that's a quarterback who's seeing something pre-snap, but he has to understand that it's going to change post-snap.
Got the snap off. Jones on a conservative play call for just the yard. Those were from 47 and 43. This from 28, and the experienced junior kicker is good. 2-touchdown lead for Manny Diaz's Devils. Pressure comes. Kromenhoek rolls. Kromenhoek spins away along the sideline and tumbles down at the 40 in the lead. Third down and 9, and it's on the ground again for Star Thomas. Ran into Omar Graham.
And put yourself in harm's way.
Cade Reynolds out of his end zone, had it partially blocked. Was able to get it to roll into Florida State territory. Zubin, thank you very much. We look forward to that. Third down and long out of the 2-minute timeout for Luke Kromenhoek. Still searching, fires, and it's out of bounds. Chandler Rivers, one of 3 kickers in the country who's hit from 50 plus 3 times already this year. He is excellent, and he smokes it from 53. He said, I'm going to Texas. All right, final minute in this first half. Star Thomas keeps it on the ground, and Duke's been very conservative with its play calls. Right. Very close, and Mike Norvell will take a timeout. You make it a 1-score game headed to halftime. Cade Reynolds spirals one away to LaWayne McCoy. To the 30. Third drop tonight. 7 seconds to go. Kromenhoek, nowhere to go. Wesley Williams sends this game to halftime. Sam Singleton and the Noles will start with it to begin the second half, and Singleton's got a lane. Sam Singleton wins the foot race. A shot in the arm for the Noles. 95 yards.
It's just middle return. You get the football and it's go, 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 go. Telling the offensive lines or the guys on that kick team to get out there and find the block. And that's all you need. Just give me a room, give me space, and an outstanding job.
We talked with Alex Atkins, the offensive coordinator, back in the spring. And now Murphy will motion out. This is Star Thomas in the Wildcat. And Star Thomas converts. So a little wrinkle from Johnny Brewer, the offensive coordinator. This is Henry Beal IV, the backup quarterback. Malik Murphy's still in there. And here's Malik Murphy, who wants to throw to Samir Hagans. Third down and a dozen for Duke. Murphy, quick hitter, and a drop from Javon Harvey. Would be a 43-yard. Last 2 attempts from 40 plus were misses in the last couple of games. And Todd Polino drills it dead central. The lead 7 for Manny Diaz. On 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. Kromenhoek felt it with his legs. He takes off and he is short. Second 3 and out for Florida State. Alex Mastromano in his 5th year on the job. Ray Guy Award finalist last year, and Quayshawn Brown got buried by Conrad Hussey. 3rd down and 9. Sideline into coverage. Nothing doing for Eli Pankel. Azareye'h Thomas was all over him. And now big third down for the Noles. 2 for 10 on him tonight. Cam Davis dropped by Kendi Charles.
49 new players this year playing at their absolute best.
Murphy to the outside for Jordan Moore.
A lot of NFL talent on that Florida State defense.
3rd and 3, and they're putting it in the arm of Murphy. Incomplete for Taylor. Davis slipped away, and Cam Davis rumbles. Play clock winding down again on Glenn. They give it to him. He steps up, takes off. Brock Glenn bumped down at the 20. Will make it a sure thing for Ryan Fitzgerald.
That's a positive play.
38 for Ryan Fitzgerald. And the always reliable kicker puts it through.
And this should be a handoff.
Easily in field goal range. They're throwing with Murphy toward the end zone. Incomplete for Eli Pankol. Kevin Knowles in coverage. Todd Polino, the experienced junior, comes out from 40. Reynolds in the hole. Polino's kick is good. Tucks it inside the upright. Only for Glenn to return here in the second half. Glenn on the slant. Kentron Portier. Stinson ready to blitz. They run away from it with Davis. Upfield just outside the 30. Ball came out at the end of it. Darius Washington could not jump on it.
On the field, the fumble. Recovered by Duke.
Screen, nowhere to go. Edwin Joseph read it well on Samir Hagans, and the Noles, backed by that penalty, force a punt. Glenn fires, and it's caught by Ja'Kai Douglas for a first down. Glenn, a flag down. Glenn on the move, maintained his footing, and Glenn is picked off by Josh Pickett. As you said, just trying to create anything. And let's make sure Pickett made the catch inbounds as well.
Now, it looks to me he's inbounds, but where's that left foot?
Right foot, right knee comes down, I think, before the left foot's out of bounds. Has the catch, right knee down before the left foot touches out of bounds. Is that
Out of bounds.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Holding offense number 52. 10-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd down.
Brock Glenn against a 3-man rush. Flips it to Toafili. And he's got nowhere to go. VJ Anthony finishes it off for Duke. They just can't score enough right now. And Duke gets its first ever win against Florida State. 23-16 the final at Wallace Wade Stadium.